Welcome back to our international marketing class. Let's continue Chapter 2. Downsizing and divesting older businesses are important strategies to companies, so they must carefully prune, harvest, or divest tired old businesses to release needed resources for other uses and reduce costs. Let's take a look at American Express. To focus on its travel and credit card operations, American Express spun off American Express's financial advisors, which provided insurance, mutual funds, investment advice, and brokerage and asset management services. It was renamed American Financial. American International Group agreed to sell two of its subunits, American General Indemnity Corporation and American General Property Insurance Corporation, to White Mountains Insurance Group as part of a long-term growth strategy to discard redundant assets and focus on its core operations. A company's organization consists of its structures, policies, and a corporate culture, all of which can become dysfunctional in a rapidly changing business environment, whereas managers can change structures and policies through with difficulty. The company's culture is very hard to change, yet adapting the culture is often the key to successfully implementing a new strategy. Walk into any company, and the first thing that strikes you is the corporate culture, the way people dress, talk to one another, and greet customers, as the culture tells about the shared experiences, stories, beliefs, and norms that characterize an organization. Imaginative ideas or strategy exist in many places within a company. Senior management should identify and encourage fresh ideas from three generally underrepresented groups: employees with useful or diverse perspectives, employees far removed from company headquarters, and employees new to the industry. Scenario analysis, which develops plausible representations of firm's possible future using assumptions about forces driving the market and different uncertainties. Managers think through each scenario with the question, what we will do if it happens? Adopt one scenario as the most probable and watch for signposts that might confirm or disconfirm it. The business unit strategic planning process consists of the steps as shown in Figure 2.4. The overall evaluation of a company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats is called as SWOT analysis. It's a way of monitoring the external and internal marketing environment. There are three main sources of marketing opportunities. The first is to offer something that is in short supply. This requires little marketing talent, as the need is fairly obvious. The second is to supply an existing product or service in a new or superior way. How? The problem detection method asks consumers for their suggestions. The idea method has then imagined an ideal version of the product or service, and the consumption chain method asks them to chart their steps in acquiring, using, and disposing of a product. This last method can often lead to a totally new product or service, which is the third main source of market opportunities. To deal with environmental threats, the company needs contingency plan. To evaluate opportunities, companies can use market opportunity analysis to ask questions like those posed on this slide and the next one. They are: can we articulate the benefits convincing to a defined target market? Can we relocate the target market and reach them with cost-effective media and trade channels? Does our company possess or have access to the critical capabilities and resources we need to deliver the customer benefits? And can we deliver the benefits better than any actual or potential competitors? Will the financial rate of return meet or exceed our required threshold for investment? By using the SWOT analysis and the market opportunity analysis, we can create opportunity and threat matrices. In the opportunity matrices in Figure 2.5, A. The best marketing opportunities facing the TV lighting equipment company appeared in the upper left cell. The opportunities in the lower cell are too minor to consider. The opportunities in the upper right cell and the lower left cell are worth monitoring in the event that any improve any attractiveness and potential. It's one thing to find attractive opportunities and another to be able to take advantage of them. Each business needs to evaluate its internal strengths and weaknesses. Once a company has performed a SWOT analysis, it can proceed to goal formulation, developing specific goals for the planning period. Goals are objectives that are specific with respect to magnitude and time. Michael Porter has proposed 3 generic strategies that provide a good starting point for strategic thinking: overall cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. With overall cost leadership, firms work to achieve the lowest production and distribution costs so they can underprice competitors and win market share. With differentiation, the business concentrates on achieving superior performance in an important customer benefit area valued by a large part of the market. With focus, the business focuses on one or more narrow market segments, gets to know them intimately, and pursues either cost leadership or differentiation within the target segment. According to Porter, competing firms directing the same strategy to the same target market constitute a strategic group. The firm that carries out the strategy best will make the best profits. Even giant companies often cannot achieve leadership, either nationally or globally, without forming alliances with domestic or multinational companies that complement or leverage their capabilities and resources. Many strategic alliances take the form of marketing alliances. These fall into 4 major categories. Product or service alliances: one company licenses another to produce its product, or 2 companies jointly market their complementary products or new product. 2. Promotional alliances: one company agrees to carry a promotion for another company's product or service. 3. Logistic alliances: one company offers logistical service for another company's product. 4. Pricing collaborations: one or more companies join in a special pricing collaboration. According to McKinsey & Company, strategy is only one of 7 elements, all of which start with the letters S in successful business practices. The first 3, strategy, structure, and systems, are considered the hardware of success. The next 4, style, skills, staff, and shared value, are the software. The first software element, style, means company employees share a common way of thinking and behaving. The second, skills, means employees have the skills needed to carry out the company's strategy. Staffing means the company has hired able people, trained them well, and assigned them to the right jobs. The fourth element, shared values, means employees share the same guiding values. When these elements are present, companies are usually more successful at strategy implementation. A company's strategic fit with the environment will inevitably erode because the market environment changes faster than the company's 7S. Thus, a company might remain efficient yet lose effectiveness. Organizations can be changed through strong leadership, preferably in advance of a crisis. The key to organizational health is willingness to examine the changing environment and adopt new goals and behaviors. Although the exact length and layout varies from company to company, most marketing plans to cover 1 year anywhere from 5 to 50 pages. Smaller businesses may create shorter or less formal marketing plans. whereas corporations generally require highly structured documents. Marketing plan usually contains the sections listed in the slide. In the marketing memo, these questions are suggested for evaluating the quality of the marketing plan. Is the plan simple, succinct? Is the plan complete? Is the plan specific? Is the plan realistic? The marketing plan should outlay what marketing research will be conducted and when, as well as how the findings will be applied. Although the marketing plan shows how the company will establish and maintain profitable customer relationships, it also affects both internal and external relationships. The marketing plan typically outlines budgets, schedules, and marketing metrics for monitoring and evaluating results. That's what we need to learn in this chapter. Next time, we will go on with chapter 3. Thank you.